So there is a rumor, a nasty rumor, that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild may miss the Nintendo Switch launch coming in March. This comes by way of GamesRadar.com. And this is according to Emily Rogers, who is an industry insider. The problem is the localization of the game, which is just a fancy word for translating it into English.
Nice. That's the problem.
That's the problem. It's taking a while. Like, apparently it won't be finished until December, and once that
then
happens,
they have to translate it.
well, no, the translation will be finished in December, and then they have to go through all the testing of the game. So, yeah, and apparently that usually takes 4 to 6 months, so it could very likely be pushed back to the summer.
No, which actually would be a pretty good time for them to release it.
Well, I mean, they've got to have they do have to have something available at launch, since they've already officially announced that the system will be launching in March. I don't really think they have much wiggle room to do anything with the system as far as pushing that even further back. Here's my concern. When they released Twilight Princess, it was originally announced for the GameCube. Then it got pushed back a year. Then it got pushed back another year. Then the third year it got pushed back. Everyone was kind of everyone at that time knew about the Wii, and we knew that it was going to have like special controls. So they were like, well, are they gonna like make a dual version of it where it'll play on the GameCube, but if you pop it into the Wii, it'll play with motion controls? And it turns out, no, they just made two different versions of the game, Wii and GameCube. And then, of course, the Wii version came out first, and then the GameCube version came out like a month later, which really drove me crazy because I just wanted the GameCube version, did not want the Wii version.
You didn't want a Wii?
Well, at the time, they were pretty impossible to get a hold of. So it wasn't just that, though, but like this had been a game that I've been looking forward to ever since I bought the GameCube. And it's one of my favorite GameCube games, period. So what I'm hoping they don't do is I'm hoping that but then again, who knows? All I know is that I don't want them to be so set on having Breath of the Wild launch at the same time on the Wii U and the Switch that the Switch version
is unfinished.
Well, like the Switch version, let's just say that because I think that they've probably been working on the Wii U version of this a lot longer. The Switch version is probably going to be a little bit prettier. But they've been working on the Wii U version for such a long time that version is probably almost done. Now I feel like we're going to get the same thing where we're going to get another delay caused by the Switch version of the game because they want them to either release at the same time or basically not have the game available to Wii U owners because they really want you to go out there and buy a Switch so that you can play Breath of the Wild on the Switch.
Which I don't even understand why they're making it on the Wii U.
Well,
no one...
I'm getting it on the Wii U.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to want the Switch?
I mean, not right away. Yeah. I kind of have to see what else it's going to do. I'm not entirely sold on the Switch just because you're losing a lot with it, with the route that they're going. You're not going to have any kind of backwards compatibility. I don't know. I honestly don't know how well it will handle modern games like the PlayStation and the Xbox are able to do.
Like some third-party like shooter games, maybe?
Right. Well, you have to remember that it seems like any game that you buy now has like a massive installation from the disc onto the hard drive. The Switch doesn't have a hard drive.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to work games around that. That's the only limitation that I really see behind the Switch. So it'll be interesting, but I just want them to get the Wii U version out as quickly as they possibly can. Like the Switch version, make that the one that people have to wait for because probably the Switch is going to have a very similar... I heard a rumor that they were only going to launch about 2 million worldwide in March, which is a very small number. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be, but it's looking like it's going to be another mad dash to grab it. Kind of like another NES, or not, I slipped up there. Kind of like another Nintendo console.
Segway. Let's go.